Hello all, welcome to this series of videos wherein I'm discussing 15 points to score extremely well in Contract Law 2 examination. Now we are going to discuss about point number 5, which is use of visual aids or mind maps. We all know that Contract Law 2 contains so many different types of specific types of contracts, each having their own definition, each having their own elements, each having their own case laws, then rights and obligations of both the parties involved. So just to be clear in your mind with all these concepts, what you can do is you can prepare a mind map. Like take for example, there are 5 specific types of contracts. You can prepare like a chart or a diagram for each of it, wherein you mention that, okay, fine, this particular section defines this type of contract. This particular section talks about the elements and these are the elements. This is an example. These are the relevant cases. After that, you can move on the parties. What do we call the parties for that particular contract, like bailor and bailee? Which section defines those words and what are their rights and obligations? Or maybe what would be the obligations to third parties under such contracts. So if you prepare a mind map or like a chart or diagram for it, it would be better, like starting off the semester only if you prepare that, and during the semester if you keep looking at the diagram. In exams, it is much more easier for you to remember and recall those things because it is in the form of a diagram. In my notes, I have made diagrams for all these things or mind maps for all these things so that it's easier for the students to remember these concepts. If you are willing to take my ready-made notes, you can drop a WhatsApp message to know more details about it. The number is 8486246493. It's also mentioned everywhere in my channel. So you can drop a WhatsApp message to know more details about these ready-made notes, so that you are able to save some time and you can invest that time rather in preparing for your examination. So mind maps or charts or diagrams are really helpful and they are going to make these things clear, because oftentimes it happens that people, like mix the rights of bailor with maybe agent or somebody. So because all the concepts are having similar things, right? Rights, obligations, elements, obligation to third parties and stuff. Mind map is something which would really help you in preparing for Contract Law 2 examination. And in exams, I guarantee you will be able to recall these concepts pretty well and pretty confidently. That's about point number 5. Now let's continue to point 6.